Disclaimer, I didn't reread the parts of the story where these characters are present like I usually do for these Punpun videos, so if some things are slightly off, I apologize. If I'm gonna be making these Punpun videos every now and then, I can't go reading the manga every time I do, because that's obviously not good for a person's mental health to constantly go through a story like this. I did refresh my memory by going through the wiki for Mama and Papa Punpun though, so we should be good. Also, this video contains spoilers, and I'd like to give a trigger warning for abuse and just horrible parenting. Alright, let's go. Hope you're all doing well, this is Fetus. Punpun's parents are undeniably among the first stepping stones in Punpun's journey to madness, and as much as there is to analyze about the impact they had on their son, I'll opt to just go over them as their own characters and not as additions to the protagonist. Mama and Papa are some of the most unlikable characters in the story. Mama never wanted kids, which makes her cold towards her son, and she downright blames Punpun for ruining everything and dragging her away from this carefree and wild lifestyle she was used to. On the contrary, Papa originally dreamt of having a happy family, but turns into a raging alcoholic after getting fired from his job for declining a relocation offer. Papa was always kind towards Punpun, but took his aggression out on Mama. The two eventually divorce after an altercation which left Mama hospitalized, and Papa moves away, leaving Punpun with the lie that he's going to America to work at NASA, and Punpun receives letters from his father telling stories about this new life. At first, we're left to assume that the altercation took place due to Papa's alcoholic rage, but it's later revealed that Mama had threatened to kill herself and Punpun with a knife, and Papa was actually protecting all of them. Mama is definitely the one with more character out of the two, also because she obviously has more opportunity to showcase herself as she's the one who stays in Punpun's life. She seems to divide people into those who purely despise her and see her as a total asshole, and to those who view her case more so as a tragic one. On one hand, she blames her misery on an innocent child, while on the other hand, she did have her life ruined and turns from an outgoing person into a bitter fuck, who no doubt isn't happy about the way she handles things either. At one point in the story, she tries her best to become a better mother to her son, but can't really shake off the habit of just being very cold and mean towards him. I have a very hard time feeling sympathetic towards her, cause she's such an extreme piece of shit toward Punpun, but to any of you who see her as a tragic character, that's totally valid, cause she is 100% tragic. I'm probably an actual hypocrite for not wanting to see her as such, cause I definitely see Punpun as a tragic character, and some of his actions are equally as fucked up as his mother's. And I know the character's actions don't define whether or not they're classified as tragic, that's not how it works, but despite Mama supposedly having a slight redemption after her death, I still ultimately wasn't left with a sense of sympathy towards her, cause the way she treated her son just rubbed me in the worst way possible. In her final appearance, she apologizes to Punpun for being a bad mother and admits that she really did love him. It's also revealed that the letters Papa had supposedly been sending Punpun were actually written by Mama. There's a part of me that just can't take her final words seriously. I don't know if it was intentional, but the way her character was built up and how much she flips back and forth throughout the series leads me to believe it wouldn't be impossible for her to be uncertain of her feelings even in her final moments. But to give credit where credit's due, that part about the letters was one of the most touching things in the entire story. The case of Mama Punpun masterfully showcases the concept of a love-hate relationship. My guess is she never loved Punpun, obviously she didn't know how to be a mother, but had enough empathy inside her to feel sympathetic towards him. However, these feelings were extremely rare, thus the only way she could showcase them was by writing these letters. When it comes to Papa Punpun, there's not that much to him. He shows up after Mama's death to offer Punpun a home with him in another city, but Punpun refuses. My guess is he feels guilt for leaving his son alone, and once he tries to redeem himself and gets rejected, he feels it would be unfair to try further and figures it'll be best for everyone if he just stays away, as he has. That's pretty much everything I wanted to say. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, yada yada yada. I already said this, whatever. I hope you all have a great day.